Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good, because it's good to feel good. I don't know why I just did a headbang there. I feel like I'm at a concert and you know, when you're headbanging, and imagine if I was doing this in my videos, then of course it would be really distracting. So why am I even doing this? I do not know. So I've been back from America for over a week now, and it feels really weird, and it dawned upon me earlier at the fact that I haven't actually filmed a video in my bedroom here in England since I left for America, which was 2 weeks ago, and it's only a week ago since I came back from America. Because I've only recently come back from America, I thought, do you know what, let's do this video to talk about my experience in America.
It's Ollie, the guy who likes pandas.
Because I'm a first timer for America, I noticed a lot of things that were different out there compared to what they're like over here in England. And I thought, do you know what, I'd want to talk about some of that stuff and also talk about a few stories and experiences that I had in America. So the whole experience began with me getting on a plane from London, and that went all the way to Orlando, which was about a 9-hour flight in total. And I want to say a big thank you to Virgin Atlantic for flying me out, because you guys are awesome. That was an awesome flight, that really was an awesome flight. When I touched down in Orlando, I realised, oh my god, I'm finally in America. My dream since I was younger was always to go to America, and I finally achieved that dream. That dream had become a reality when I got off the plane and I was walking on American soil. And I remember just feeling as if I were jumping up and down and be like, I'm in America! But my dream kind of got crushed a little too quickly, because if you're unaware of the situation, or if you've seen stuff that I've been putting on my social networks and stuff, basically I got called aside for interrogation. So basically what happened was I got called aside for interrogation. Now when this happened I thought, oh shit, I've screwed up so badly, I'm not going to get into America now. Because I thought, what is going on? What have I done wrong? And then I thought 3 reasons came to mind as to why I might have been called aside. 1 was because this is my first time in America. 2 is because I was technically travelling by myself. And 3 because I had stamps in my passport from when I used to live out in the Middle East. So I thought, maybe that could have something to do with it. But anyway, the process was that I went into a separate room where there were other people waiting to be interrogated as well. And then when I got called in, they were asking me questions like, why are you in America? What's your purpose here? But I mean, I managed to keep my cool and be positive and not say anything silly. I answered the questions honestly, and then they let me go after an hour, and I was like, well, that was awkward. I never thought that would happen to me. Then I got to America, and so when I got off the plane, I realised already that there were a lot of different things about America compared to what they're like here in England. There are so many American flags. You would always find it cliched whenever you land, you'll see a big American flag, like this one. They drive on the right-hand side of the road in America. Look, they drive on the other side of the road. This is not England, this is clearly America, because you drive on the other side of the road. And I have been to countries before where they do that. I know this is a terrible pun, but when I found out that they drive on the right-hand side, it left me in shock when I saw the cars. I think I should just give up with these puns. The food and drink sizes were a lot different. The food portions were bigger, and also one day I actually got this big can of Coke, and it looked like around the size of, say, a can of Monster or a can of beer, which you get here in England. And I honestly thought that this is not Coca-Cola, this is something else. But then when I took a sip, I then realised it was Coca-Cola. Now, when I went to Starbucks, I noticed that there were so long queues. In England, you don't really get that many queues at Starbucks, but I mean, in particular, at Playlist Live, at the hotel where Playlist Live was happening, there was just this big-ass queue, and it would take you half an hour to an hour to get what you wanted. And I was like, I'm not going to Starbucks here, because there's a big bloody queue. The accents are really, really cool. I mean, in England, of course, we all talk like this. But then when I went to America, like the accents were so cool. I mean, I remember being in this group of people when like they were all trying British accents, and then when it came to me, I was just trying out an American accent like this one I'm doing right now. And oh my god, I love the accent. I feel like I should go to America more so I can get myself, you know, I could kind of get myself an accent. And also, when I went to Universal Studios, like the roller coasters are so big. Like, compare those to like ones you find here in England. Like, they're just so, they're like generic size, but I'd say the roller coasters in America are twice as big. Like, they're so cool. Like, ironically, I didn't even go on one of the roller coasters at Universal Studios, mainly because it just wasn't my thing, but still, the roller coasters are so big. Like, I don't know about roller coasters, but roller coasters are cool. I mean, I remember I've been on one roller coaster before. I know that sounds ironic when I'm afraid of roller coasters, but I need to get on my comfort shell and do more roller coasters. Going back to Universal Studios, I had a fun time there because me and a couple of other YouTubers were there on the day, and like the rides, some of the rides that I went on were really cool. I think my favourite would be the Jurassic Park River Adventure, because I just love the whole little build up where like it's the entrance to Jurassic Park and then everything that comes afterwards, and then the big drop at the end, and that's just so cool. I loved that so much, and that was by far my favourite ride. I also did an interview with one of the park employees at the end of the day, like talking about did I enjoy Universal Studios, do I recommend it to friends and stuff, and he was such a nice guy, like just talking to him about Universal and like how it was my first time going there. And honestly, I would recommend going to Universal because it was so much fun. I had so much fun on that day, and I would definitely do Universal again. Oh my goodness. And like, I remember just like being at the airport and feeling really sad that I was actually leaving America. Like, I felt so happy when I got to America, but then I felt really sad, like just leaving America, because I didn't want to leave America because it was so much fun. Like, I would honestly go back again if I could, but I don't know when I'll be able to go back to America. And like, at the moment, this just feels like it was a one-time experience, but I need to do it. I need to do America again. Not literally, but just I need to do a trip to America one more time. I mean, going out to America was just really cool because, you know, I experienced a lot of things for the first time. I also met some really cool people when I went to Playlist Live that weekend, and it was just so much fun. Like, I would love to experience it again, but I don't know if I will. Maybe one day I will, but just, that was such a great experience to go out to Florida and like experience everything that I did. It was so much fun, and I definitely would do America again. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed the video. Like, if you've ever been to America before, tell me some stuff like that you've done in America. Also, if you've never been to America, like, and you're planning on going, what are you going to do? Leave some of the stuff that you're going to do in the comments below, because I'd like to know. I really would like to know. Anyway, I need to do America again. That's one thing I need to do before I die. Go to America again. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and like, comment, subscribe, and share the love. See ya!